Imagine working so hard every day and still struggling financially. Now imagine understanding money so well that it starts to work for you. That is exactly what this book changed for me. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Ladies Peniel on YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Omolara Akimushira, and on this channel we talk about books that shape our lives, our faiths, finances, motherhood, womanhood, and purpose. Today I'm sharing one book that completely shifted how I think about money, which is Rich Dad and Poor Dad. This book tells the story of two fathers, one rich and one poor, not necessarily by income but by mindset. One believed in working hard for money, the other believed in making money work for him. And that difference changes everything. One of the biggest lessons from this book is this: your financial life is first built in your mind before it shows up in your bank account. If you think like someone who only survives, you keep surviving. But if you begin to think like someone who builds wealth, your actions will start to change. So the second lesson is knowing the difference between assets and liabilities. This part is simple and powerful. Assets puts money in your pocket, liabilities takes money out of your pocket. It's that simple. So the real question is not how much you earn, but what you do with what you earn. And the last lesson for me is don't just work for money, make money work for you. Many of us were raised to believe that getting a good job is the big goal, but this book challenges that idea. It teaches that true financial freedom comes when your money starts generating more money, even when you're resting. For me, this book is honestly an eye-opener. It made me realize that being busy is not the same as being financially wise, and it challenged me to start thinking beyond earning to building. So why I think you should read this book: if you're stuck financially, you want to understand money better, or you want to change your idea about income, savings, and investment, read this book. If I'm to rate this book, I would give it a solid 9 over 10. Not because it answers all the questions, but because the real change actually begins here. If you've read this book, I would love to know, what was your biggest lesson? And if you haven't, is this something you're willing to consider? If you find this interesting, subscribe to my channel, like and comment for more. See you in my next video.